Check out this awesomely painted Thanquol and Boneripper from Warhammer Fantasy. Oh wait, I mean Age of Sigmar.
Spiky bits.
What's up, hobby maniacs? Rob Baer with you again today. Checking out, man, I kind of wish I played this game now. This is so beautiful. This is an amazingly painted Thanquol and Boneripper model with a custom base from Top Miniature Studios. My buddy Zeb ordered this up, and he was like, hey, I'm just going to have him ship it to you because you're going to want to showcase it. And I was like, how do you know? And he sent me a picture, and I was like, yes, have them send it to me. And I'll drop it by your house and next time I'm in town. But man, he was right. Like, he sent me pictures, work in progress pictures of all the custom base they were making. Now, you probably remember some of the demons that I showcased about a year or so ago that were very similar. They're very nurgly. So Top Miniatures definitely has down that whole sewer and demon kind of feel. And there's, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little bit of source lighting down in there in that back corner right there. You can kind of see it. Still working on some of the angles in the temp studio here right now, just getting everything back to normal. It's popping off here. We're just getting back in the flow of things. But man, this is such a beautiful miniature. Now the bottom itself is the normal, GW plastic base, but you can tell I'm kind of holding it with two hands because it's got a little bit of girth to it. All of this is custom sculpted. All this brickwork here, it's you can tell it's kind of, I mean, you can tell right here by seeing it, but it is green stuff underneath here. But it looks like there's a framework, a plastic card as well. I mean, very custom stuff here. Top Miniatures can do it all. Whatever you need, just hit them up. Hey, I want a custom sculpted sewer, with some crazy rats and things going on. I mean, of course, that's just the base. Let's talk about Thanquol and Boneripper. Now, the model themselves, $77 from Games Workshop. So we already know this is a very pricey model to begin with, right? This is the one that came out for the end times. That's why I made the joke earlier about Warhammer Fantasy. Of course, they have numerous appearances in Gotrek and Felix. I think they were in Beast Slayer, reappeared in Elf Slayer. I think they had their own series of books too that I didn't read, but I think it chronicled the gap between those two books for the Gotrek and Felix saga. And then I'm sure, Gracier here was the man, the myth, the legend. The head cheese himself was getting in all sorts of trouble. And then, of course, you've got the crazy rat ogre gone Super Saiyan. Boneripper himself right there from way back in the day. Of course, there's no comparison between this plastic miniature and the old small scrawny little pewter thing that we saw back in the past. I mean, it's just, Games Workshop is so on point with their design. It's what keeps them ahead of everybody else, in the miniatures world right there. Now you can see all the fantastic detail, all the hedge lighting, all the Vendigre that's all up in here, all this weathering and stuff in here. That's that kind of blue greenish little weathering that you quite frequently see on copper and brass fittings and pipes and things throughout the real world. So of course the mortal realms, or the world that once was right there, is no exception there, and it's all over the place. Of course, you got a chunk of a warp stone back here powering everything, of course. And great edge highlighting on all this. I mean, the flesh is all fantastically done. The scars are all very well done. All the tubing and everything in here, you can see it's all very, very, even fur, the remnants of fur on this rat ogre. Incredible. All the chainmail up in here, his collar and everything. And then that's not even talking about Thanquol himself, which once you get in there and you start seeing the detail on that bad boy is incredible. Now I know how much Zeb paid for this. I'm not gonna say it out loud, but I think he got a very good deal from Top Miniature Studios for this quality and this custom base here. So if you're in the market for some sort of custom project, now I know my buddy Zeb is definitely a fan of the Thanquol, or of the Gotrek and Felix sagas for the old Warhammer Fantasy novels. So I'm sure this is have a special place, in his hobby heart there. Perhaps hit up Soren over at Top Miniatures, because they do really good work, and you can see it here. Their commitment to everybody's vision definitely shows through on this model right here. It's very, very amazing quality. Now, we've showcased some of their stuff in the past. Maybe I'll put it down there in the credits so you can check it out. We had a amazing Tau army, a bunch of demons in the studio here that we filmed with and in the past. So always very good quality stuff coming out at Top Miniature Studios. Check them out on Facebook. Check them out at topminiatures.com as well.